Hello, my crafty friends. It's been a long time since I've gotten back on. That's due to we were gone on vacation, and I'm going to tell you just a little bit about it. We went camping in Colorado, at Lake City, Colorado. We took our camper and we did some dry camping, and there's something on my camera. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I can, and it's bugging me. Oh well, can't get it off. Anyways, we went to Lake City, Colorado. We took our camper and we went up. There's some passes, and we went up into Engineer Pass, and we took our camper up there, and what we call dry camping. That means we had no electricity and no source of water, and we got whatever water we needed to do dishes or flush our commode or something like that. We had to get it out of the creek. We took our own drinking water, and electricity. We used a generator when we needed it. It was cool enough at night we didn't need our generator. In fact, we had to turn our heat on at night to keep us warm. But anyways, we did that, and our boys went with us. They had their own camper, and then we took a Jeep ride, and we went over Engineer Pass and Cinnamon Pass, and we took a ride, and we saw some of God's beautiful creation as we did on those passes. And one of the things we saw while we were traveling, to see if I can get that without the glare, we went and visited a beautiful waterfall. Had to go way down. Going down wasn't an issue, but getting back up, this woman thought she was going to lose it. But anyways, I got pulled back up. So we went down to the waterfall and spent probably 45 minutes, if not close to an hour down there. Just being around the waterfall and listening to it. It was beautiful. And then one of the other places that we went, we saw, I don't know if you can see it, but we saw some bear. They weren't close to us, but we did see some bear, which was another awesome sight. So we saw two bear, in fact. And right around our camper, we would see some deer, a family of deer. And they would come not real close to our camper, but they were there, and we got to watch them as they would eat, and they'd go back into the woods in the evening, but they'd come out during the day. So we got to see that. So we had a wonderful trip. So that's where we were for close to 2 weeks in the month of August. And we came back from that, and we had some company, and then we also had a fair, the Hydro-Free Fair. So we were busy with that, and I want to share a little bit with that, brag a little bit, I guess. And so here goes. The first thing I want to share with you is I finished this, and it's all framed up, and I entered it, just a minute, gracious, I entered it into the free fair, and I got a first place ribbon. So I was quite pleased with that. So that'll be, now I've got to get hubby to help me. We want to hang that out on our living room wall. So that's one project that it's ready to be hung up. And then I entered in 2 quilts. Let's see, which way do I need to hold it? It's different kinds of birds. It's a lap quilt. You can see that. And if you can see, I got a first place on that one too. So I was quite pleased. And then one more. Put that over there and out of the way. I won't undo this one the whole way, just part of the way. This one, these squares were done by my grandma, and so we put it together, and then I quilted it, put the stars in there, and I quilted this one. And let me turn it around and bring it down. Well, gracious sakes. And then I got a first place on that one. So I thought I did pretty good. I won't fuss. So now I've got to start on next year's. So, no, I don't put them together. I have somebody else put them together for me, and then I do the quilting. So, those are my three quilts that I entered into the Hydro Fair. It is a big event around here. Oh dear. It's a big event. We have lots of people that come to it, and it's very, very big. And then while we're on quilts, I might as well go ahead and show you this one. This is the one I'm working on right now. It's another lap quilt. Let's see, which one's the top? Here it is. I'll just go ahead and show it since I've got quilts out. I'm just quilting around. I've got Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus done, and this sheep is done, and I'm working on, which side am I working? Oh, this sheep is done, and I'm working on the cow right now, so it'll take me a little while, but I'm going to try to get this one done. Wish I could get it done before Christmas, but I doubt it. But I want to get it done so I can enter this one in. Next year to be one of mine to enter in. So, that's my project, one of my projects I'm working on. So we'll see how far I get as I work on that. My goodness, I've lost ribbons everywhere. Well, I think you come off of there. Okay, now, the Hydro Fair is just is a small, Hydro is not a very big town, but people come from all over. People that grew up here in Hydro, they come back every year for the fair. And usually the thing is, on Thursday night, it's basically just the Hydro people. And then on Friday night, more people come in from the surrounding towns. And then on Saturday night, it's just a big thing. They call it the Hydro Free Fair because you don't have to pay anything to get in the gates. But then you buy tickets to ride the rides. So, but the ride that we ride is the Ferris wheel. So that's the one big thing. But they have so many things going on there. They have a small rodeo and just different things. So it's a pretty cool fair. So anyways, now on to my cross stitching. Let's see. Let's start off with this. I think I've got my last two airplanes done. I have to turn them into my little pillows yet, but I've got that one done. F-15 Eagle. I've got that one done. Just have to turn it into a pillow. And a B-52. So I've got those done. They're ready to go into pillows or with a magnet on them. So those are done. Now let's go through. While we were camping, I told you before how I have a schedule of how I keep up with everything, and I date it, and I keep up with everything I worked. Well, I kept up with my schedule, and I worked on everything that I was supposed to work on, except this. This is the only thing that I forgot to take with me. So when I got home, I worked on it just a little bit, so I am behind on this. So in the month of September, I'll give myself a couple extra days and I will get caught up on the word August, on the temperatures. But you can see so far what I did in August. We were in the high 80s and 90s. So what I had done. So that's all I've gotten done on the word August. So I'll give myself some extra days in the month of September. Let's see. September starts tomorrow, and I've got my September, and I only have one, let's see, temperature chart. I've given myself 4 days to work on it. Right, where is it? Right here. Right here, I've given myself 4 days to work on it in the month of September. So they may not all 4 be together, but I will work on it for 4 days in the month of September. So that'll get me pretty well caught up because it's a pretty easy stitch. But anyways, that's my August, my temperature chart. And we'll see how far we get. Here is my stitch along. Let's see, turn it this way. And I worked on that. And there'll be 52 of these boxes when I get done. So while we were camping, I got box 2 and 3 done, and I got the outline of box 4 done. So I worked on that. Let's see. I worked on that 3 days while we were camping. So I got quite a bit done on that. So I think I'm going to love this with these bright colors, variegated colors. I'm going to love this when I get it done. And if I get it done before the fair next year, this is one I think I would like to enter. I don't know. We'll see how much I get done on it. And then, of course, this is my only one that I'm not putting in a hoop. I'm trying to learn how to stitch in hand. And so this is my one that I'm working on. It's called Fruits and Vegetables. And I got everything finished up there. And I'm starting on the second row, which will look like, oh, just a minute. Let me open it. Which will look like this when I get it done. And pickles and some squash and a pumpkin. We'll have all that kind of stuff in there. So that's where I'm at. Let's see, I worked on that for 2 days in the month of August. So, and that word right there will be vegetables. If you can't tell right now, I don't have it finished. So my goal is to get this section in here done. That's my next goal. And this is a girl sitting here, so we'll see how much I get of her done. So that's my next goal. So we'll see. And then my next one, and this one I had to break this one up. I couldn't do this one all. I'm supposed to work on it for 4 days. I broke it up into 2 days and then 2 other days. It's my John Deere tractor because I was down here in the grass, and this is what they call confetti because there's so many different colors. And oh, it worked on me. So I broke it up. I did 2 days, and then later on I did 2 more days. So I still have, let's see, in the month of September, I'm supposed to work on it for 4 days, so I'll probably break it up again to get this done. But I want to get it done so I can move on my John Deere tractor and keep it going. So I want to get this one done. I think it's coming along. But I'm getting close. I'm getting close in there. It's getting easier to keep it going. But all the different greens, you just do like 3 stitches of one green and then 3 of another. It's kind of nerve-wracking. That's where I am on that one. And then the last one I worked on was my Country Bloomers. And let's see, where's that? Oh, I did this one for 4 days. And since I last was on here, I got this all finished. I got my milk jug finished. I got the bloomers, the legs of the bloomers finished. And let's see, and I finished down here. And I was starting right here is where I'm at. I'm going to start right here, which will be this stool and these flowers. That's what I want to finish next. The stool and the flowers, and then I'll move everything over. I can start on the next one. I can start on the girl and the word country and do all that part there. I can start on that. This is another one. I don't know. We'll see. But that one I enjoy working on. Now, I could work on this one more than my required days. But then, my new project for the month of September, we're going into September, will be a tablecloth that I have started a long time ago. And I didn't bring it with me, but I've got to finish it. So I'll work on it. So that'll be my last one, but I think I'll only work on it, I'm supposed to work on it 3 days. So we'll see. But I'll work on that, because I add one new project every month. So my tablecloth. So anyways, those are my projects and what I've got planned for the month of September. Hopefully, I'll be back before the end of September to show you my progress. Now let's look at a few cards that I have. And this week I want to show you my cards that I have for ladies. These are ladies cards that I have classified as ladies cards. Here's a happy birthday card for ladies, which you can do. Here is one. It's called Friend to Friend. Which you can do. Remember, you can go on my Facebook, Cards by Faith, and you can check out these cards. You can email me or check on if you would like to purchase any of these. This one's just a note. I think this is one of my favorite ones. I love to make these. Just a note. Each day is a gift. And here's another birthday card. Well, I may show it to you. And I can mail them to you. And the last one is you make each day a little bit brighter. If you go on Facebook and check out Cards by Faith, you can check out all my cards. I am revamping my Facebook. I've got one section revamped, and I'm going to be doing each section. And you can check them all out. And if you would like, I'd love for you to check them out and look at them. And if you'd like to have any, either email me at slagelfaith@yahoo.com, or you can send me a message and let me know if you'd like to have any. I would love for you to look at them. Let's end our time together with just a little reading. And our reading today is called My Intercessor. Lord, how I thank you for your Holy Spirit, the friendship, assistance, power, and gifts would each be enough on their own, but he brings them all together. And then on the days I am too lost or broken to even call out to you for help, he becomes my intercessor. When I don't know what to say, when only whimpers and moans come forth, he translates on my behalf, making you aware of just how to heal me. How deeply you love us, Lord, to give us such an intimate friend. And once I grasp this, how increased is my love for you. And the question is, do you really realize how deeply God loves you and that he wants to be your intimate friend? Think about that today. And I hope you've enjoyed this time together and you have a wonderful day all day long. We'll see you in probably 2 weeks. Bye-bye.